They put on a clinic. They put on a clinic. You know, they've been shooting the ball well, close to 50% from three, I think, over their last 3 or 4 games. They're as good a shooting team as we've faced maybe in my 9 years here, with different guys that can stretch. And we really talked about the last 2 days. Basketball is a game of rhythm. You have to disrupt theirs and establish yours, and we did neither.
Now that the regular season is over, looking at the numbers, how do you feel about the postseason chances going into the SEC tournament and the work left?
I guess now we will be sixth via, we finished third, but based on tiebreakers, we'll be sixth. We'll play Thursday night. I'm not sure against whom. I know there's another game that has to be played to determine who we play moving forward. You know what? Based on where we were when we started, you know, I hate it for the seniors that they couldn't go out on a better note, but you know, ultimately, I'm a big believer in you get what you deserve, and we were a step slow. We've been a step slow really all year, and I've had to create defenses. You know, I've created them. I've got about 17 in our repertoire. But when you're moving slow and they're making shots, we just didn't have any answers. You know, credit goes to them. They're playing really well. They've won 8 out of 10, and the 2 they lost were at the buzzer and in overtime. So they're playing really well.
Last game of the season in this building. I guess that's a good thing considering y'all finished 9-7.
Yeah, I've been very good in this building. Have not played with the energy that is necessary. Just haven't made shots. Daniel does a great job. You guys should look at it sometimes. What we shoot in our losses and what we shoot in this building in our losses. I mean, it's staggering. It's staggering that we've won a game.
And like a lot of their looks were open, uncontested. What were they doing?
Well, there's no such thing as uncontested. Those things get blown out of proportion a little bit. They got really good shooters. We tried to recruit a couple of them, and when they're open, we told them they're going to make them. The thing that stuck out to me is they have 25 assists off 30 made field goals, so they're just beating us with ball movement. And again, it's just breakdowns. You know, we just have breakdowns after breakdown after breakdown, and then they got into a big-time rhythm, and it was hard for us to get them out of it.
You guys have been a primarily zone team this season. I guess what's the difficulty coming into a game like this?
Yeah, we couldn't zone them very good.
Yeah.
You know, the 1-3-1 was effective for us in the first half. In the second half, when you dug such a hole, I'm just trying to get energy. Our energy needed to be better. So we try to commit to man-to-man, and then they throw it inside. You know, Damian Jones is a projected NBA player, and he can score with his back to the basket, so then he's one-on-one in the post. He did a good job scoring. I thought, honestly, the key to the game, if I had to give a MVP, it wouldn't be Riley LaChance, even though he goes, a true freshman comes in and makes 5 threes, has 19 points, 8 assists, 0 turnovers. It wouldn't be Matthew Fisher-Davis, who goes 5 for 9, 4 for 6, has 14 points, 5 assists, no turnovers as a true freshman. It would be James Siakam. He kept every ball alive. He had 6 offensive rebounds, and I bet he got his hands on another 6 or 7. So even when we could get a stop, he kept balls alive. They out-rebound us. They just totally outplayed us.
Andy, you talk all the time about the numbers having to work out relative to the NCAA tournament. How confident are you in the numbers you guys have right now?
You know, I don't know really what has transpired around the country. You know, our name has not been mentioned one time in any bubble conversation. Probably will now. You know, we probably put ourselves in a precarious situation where now we probably, you know, need to look at what other people are doing. We've never been mentioned as a bubble team by one person, nor were we mentioned at the start of the season by one person as an NCAA tournament team. Not one. Not one in this room, not one in the nation predicted the Ole Miss Rebels to be an NCAA tournament team. Not one. And so we're going to Nashville. We've got another opportunity to play. I hope we play better than we played tonight.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.